And welcome back to Mike Ferry TV. I'm going to do something completely different, okay? I've mentioned to you in the past, I think I probably brought it up last week, that after the July retreat in Las Vegas and October down in Fort Lauderdale, Hollywood, I asked the audience on day 4, every year, I've done this for years, to do the following. Rewrite your notes 100% because it kind of reinvigorates the thoughts in your head. It puts them back up forefront in your frontal lobe so you can start using them. And then I ask everybody, now go through your notes and pick the 10 best ideas for you. Create your top 10 list that you're going to work on because I give you 300 or 400 ideas in 4 days. What are the 10 you need to work on? And then I ask all of our clients to send me a copy of the top 10 list. Now listen carefully. If you've been at the retreat in July, then twice a month, I send you a copy of somebody's top 10 list. If you weren't at the retreat, you don't get them. If you go to the retreat in October, afterwards, you'll get copies of the top 10 list. So what I want to do this week and next week is just share with you a couple of these top 10 lists. The first one comes from Shelley Parlin. Shelley's a good agent, good client of ours. She goes, title, My Top 10 List. Mike, here are the top 10 takeaways from that superstar and or superstar retreat, ... It was amazing. Thank you, Shelley, for that. Number 1, more consistency. The only way to achieve at a high level is to be consistent with a strong routine every day. Consistency. Are you as consistent as you need to be? Are you as consistent as you should be? Do you have a schedule to follow which creates the consistency? Number 2, mindset isn't just having a great attitude. It's the determination to dig in even when I don't want to know what's going on. I said curiosity kills the cat. Asking lots of questions gets you lots of answers. If you have all the answers, you may not know what the questions are. Mindset, digging in, finding out, how do I help that seller? Number 3, ask for help when I need it. Biggest challenge. I probably get 4 or 5 emails a week, maybe, from our Mike Ferry TV series. There's hundreds of thousands of people watching this. I get 4 or 5 questions a week. We're not asking for help. Folks, one of us is here to help you become more productive. Are you there to help yourself become more productive? Number 4, being attached to the outcome will keep me from being as forthright as necessary with my customers. Being attached to the outcome. See, for Shelley, she said, I got to get this one down. Being attached to the outcome will keep me from being forthright or telling the truth, if necessary, with my customers. The property's worth $395. They want $465. Okay, we can try it and see what happens. Mary and Bob, did you want to get the home sold or keep it on the market for a long time? Well, we want to get it sold. And you have to be in Seattle, you said, in 4 weeks. Is that correct? Well, yes, we'd like to be. So, Mary, do you want to stay here for 6 months while it's for sale, while Bob's in Seattle, or do you want to go together? We want to go together. Then let's drop the price and get it sold. Be forthright. Number 5, ask questions, comma, then ask more questions, comma, then ask more questions, comma, then ask more questions. Yay, Shelley. She got the message. Selling is asking questions. That's number 5 on her top 10 list. Number 6, I have to create high levels of accountability in my day-to-day business, day-to-day life. We introduced accountability 28 years ago to the real estate industry. We kept saying, okay, you've got to be held accountable because we're independent contractors and it's easy to slide off. Okay, and it happens all the time. Or as Matt and Tom used to say, we become slimy. Watch, you step on slime, your feet go out, you go down. Accountability is the ability to be counted on. Can I count on you to do your job? You've listed my home. Can I count on you to work hard to get it sold? Number 7, block out time in my calendar when I'm at my very best and reserve that for daily listing appointments. What part of the day are you at a high? Some people it's early, some people it's mid-morning, some people it's late afternoon. Okay, find out when you're at your high point of your day. Now, I'm not saying this to me. My point runs from about 4:30 in the morning till about 9:30 at night. It drives my wife crazy at times. I understand. I love you, Serena. It drives you crazy, but I'm kind of on full bore go all the time. Some of you have a high point at 2 o'clock. Maybe it's 4 o'clock. Maybe it's right before dinner. Find out what your high point of energy and time is. Consider setting your appointments for that time when you're at your highest point. Number 8, set minimum standards for myself that I will never deviate from. Biggest challenge you and I know in this business, no minimum standards. How many deals are you going to do this year? Well, many as I can. Specifically, how many are you going to do? Well, I did 3 last year. Try to do 4 this year. Does your broker promote you doing a lot more deals? Oh, yeah, I don't even know who my broker is. That's okay. He doesn't know who you are either. There's no standards. We need standards to proceed. Shelley, what a great list. Number 9, practice, practice, practice my scripts, objection handlers, listing presentation so that it is absolutely on the top of my mind all the time when I'm doing my job. Isn't that great? How do you become good? It's September. Pro football has now started. And guess what happens? They practice. One game, 1 hour Sunday, they practice 50, 60 hours. Number 10. Prospect daily with the goal of getting a listing appointment, not just a number of contacts or to get a lead. If you had to get a listing appointment, 2 appointments, 3 appointments in the next 3 or 4 days, could you? Of course you could. So Shelley says, this is my top 10 list. These are what I'm going to do. This is what I'm going to work on between now and the time I see her either in January at the production retreat or next July at Superstar Retreat. Oh, by the way, if you're going to the retreat in October in Hollywood, Florida, a little secret, this is our 30th year doing retreats on the East Coast, and it's our last year. Bye-bye, East Coast. Everybody's going to have to come west from this point on. You want to see Mike Ferry live at a Superstar Retreat? Either show up in October, call the office, get registered, go online, get registered, or come next July. Well, why are you doing that, Mike? Because I'm going to be 72. I'm going to slow down, not a lot, that much, and it means that I'm going to be doing a lot of events, but I'm going to do ones that are more closer to me than farther away. Shelley, thank you for the great list, and we wish you lots of luck. Talk to you next week.